Hi, everyone. Welcome to today's episode of my podcast, Money Mindset with Sam in her successful shoes. I'm Sam, and I'm the host of this podcast. I'm also a money mentor and a money mindset coach. Today, we'll be talking about something which impacts all of us in our relationship with money. And today's episode is about breaking free from limiting beliefs about money. The goal behind today's podcast is to help all the listeners and all my audience break free from their limiting beliefs about money and offer actionable steps to transform your mindset around wealth and abundance. Limiting beliefs is something which we all come across in our life, whether it is to do with money or to do with any other areas of our life. And these limiting beliefs can hold us back from financial freedom. And the good news is that they can be changed. We can all change our limiting beliefs, whether they are to do with money or to do with anything else. Do you ever feel that there's a financial ceiling that you can't break through? Or have you ever felt like no matter how much work you put in, money just never seems to flow freely to you? And when you see others doing the same work or doing same activities, same business, they seem to break through that ceiling and money seems to flow more easily to them. This may be because of the subconscious money beliefs, which may be blocking your financial success. And that's what we will be covering in today's episode on how you financial belief, how these subconscious money beliefs may be blocking your financial success, and how you can change these beliefs to create more wealth in your life. So, what are limiting beliefs about money? Money beliefs are often programmed in our subconscious from young age. They come from various different sources. They can come from parents, they can come from society, they can come from our own life experience. And these limiting beliefs can be conscious. That means that we are aware about them, or they can be subconscious. That means that they are in a subconscious brain and we may not actually be aware that we have those beliefs. But all these beliefs shape how we think, feel, and act around money. Some examples of these beliefs may be money is root of all evil. I have to work hard to make money. I'll never be rich. These are some of the examples which I come across when I work with my clients. We all have a financial blueprint. This financial blueprint is the subconscious programming that dictates our financial behavior. And this financial blueprint is made up of all these money beliefs, both empowering and limiting, which we have about money. This blueprint can either support wealth creation or reaching a full financial potential or sabotage it. When we have a positive money mindset, we are more likely to take action, take bold decisions, and embrace opportunities. And also, we come from a place of empowerment rather than a place of scarcity, with a positive money mindset whenever we are doing anything, whether it's in our career or in our business or any investments we are making. But if your money blueprint is set for scarcity, fear, or struggle, you will unconsciously limit your own success. It can be by taking what the actions, it may be that your actions are subconsciously sabotaging your success. It may be that you're uncomfortable coming out of your comfort zone, or we also live in a energy and a vibe based universe. And if you are giving out energy of scarcity or a energy of not having enough, that what's get reflected in your reality. So always doing the internal work first is the very important thing whenever we are trying to change anything in our life, whether it relates to our money goals or anything else. Um, in order to change our financial situation, we must first become aware of our existing money beliefs. This is the first step in breaking free from our limiting beliefs. That is by understanding where these limiting beliefs come from and how they're impacting our current financial reality. One of the other things which also impacts our money beliefs is our money personality. We all have one dominant money personality, which really impacts our relationship with money. Different money personalities have different strengths, different challenges, different limiting beliefs relating to money. And understanding our money personality often gives us this aha moment on why we behave the way we behave around money and why do we have a certain relationship with money. If you want to find your money personality, you can enroll in my of a free quiz. The link is in the show notes. And once you take the quiz, you will get an email telling you what your money personality is. Do let me know once you take the quiz what you think of your money personality. Uh, I always love hearing back from people when they find out what their money personality is and how it has helped them realize how it is impacting their relationship with money. And in terms of limiting beliefs, different money personalities have different limiting beliefs. So it is really useful also to know your money personality, to know what limiting beliefs, especially subconscious beliefs, you may be suffering from. Some of the common limiting beliefs which I often come across about money are the first one, which is very common, uh, is money is hard to come by. Why is this belief limiting? This belief ties into scarcity thinking, thinking that there's not enough money to go around. This creates a mindset of lack and struggle. If you believe money is difficult to earn, you will attract situations where earning money feels hard. Again, it's because subconsciously we take actions which are mimicking our belief, and also we live in, as I said earlier, we live in an energy based, vibe based universe, and if the energy we are giving out is this, that money is hard to come by, that's the those are the situations we will attract. So how can you change this limiting belief. So, for to shift from scarcity to abundance, and having a money have a belief that money is easier to come by, that money is nothing but energy in universe which we can attract. uh, Remind yourself that money is abundant and opportunities for financial growth are everywhere. You can do this by daily affirmations such as money flows easily and effortlessly to me. You can also do another technique, what I call my evidence journal, which is very useful in changing any limiting beliefs. Uh, Basically, how the evidence journal works is our brain forms beliefs on basis of evidence it sees. So if you are deliberately showing it evidence that something is true, after certain, it's all repetition, and after certain repetitions, it will start believing that. So if you feel that money is hard to come by, you can flip it into an empowering belief, something which says money is everywhere, or money is easy to come by. It really depends on what resonates with you. There's no hard or fast rules here. It just needs to be an empowering belief and it should resonate with you. It should not feel robotic or it should not feel alien. Once you have agreed on what your empowering belief is going to be, so let's assume what you want to transform money is hard to come by into money comes to me easily and effortlessly. Then I want you to start looking for evidence that money is coming to you effortlessly and easily. And the evidence doesn't have to be a huge amount of money coming into your bank. Start small. So you can say that, oh, someone got me a free coffee today. Oh, I got a discount on my favorite makeup material or anything else. I found a 20p coin on the road. Start in the first week by finding at least three evidence every day that money comes to you easily and effortlessly. Then increase it to five evidence the week after, then to 10 every day the week after that. And if you find yourself thinking that money is hard to come by, immediately counter it by telling yourself money comes to me easily and effortlessly, and the evidence is this. The evidence again, there's no right or wrong. It's something which can be very small, but it reflects money or abundance to you. So this is a very empowering and proven technique to work, to look for evidence that what we want to be true is true. And you can use this on any limiting beliefs. You can also do things like visualizations that also really helps with changing your beliefs, and things like hypnosis. There are a lot of hypnosis you can find. I'm going to put some up in my podcast, so look out for it. But you can also find hypnosis on YouTube. Uh, you can also do things like tapping or forgiveness exercise, which is very powerful. I'm going to do actually a podcast episode on that also. The other limiting belief I often come across is I have to work hard for money. Uh, this limiting belief is rooted in the idea that hard work is the only path to wealth, and it often causes burnout and stress. Working hard is important. We all have to work hard, and my how I work is my method is always working based on changing your limiting beliefs, changing your energy, and taking inspired action. You need to do that, all these three things, to change your financial reality or to manifest anything else you do. But working smart is essential. And also, what is essential is this, that what the action we are taking is coming from a place of abundance, not from a place of scarcity, because that impacts how that how the outcome of that action would be. So, uh, how can you do this? You can work on your limiting beliefs, you can work on your energy, but you should also s- start examining where you're spending your time and energy. If you can delegate or automate to free up more of space for high leverage activities, can you create more passive income stream? Can you create more scalable opportunities to create wealth? And also look for examples for people who maybe have created wealth, but at the same time, they are also they have a personal life. They are following things they're passionate about. That also really helps. One other limiting belief which I often come across is I don't deserve to be wealthy. This is very limiting, and this comes from a feelings of guilt, low self-worth, or the idea that wealth is only for selected few. So wealth, remember, wealth is your birthright. Everyone here has equal right to be wealthy, and you can have it without feeling guilty. You can try, if you feel that this is one of the limiting beliefs you have, you can reframe this belief about deserving wealth by starting to saying to yourself, I'm worthy of financial independence and all good things come to me. Uh, Consider the impact you can make with wealth, whether it's supporting your family, investing in personal growth, or giving back to your community. One exercise which I make my clients do is write 10 things for next 30 days on how on what good you can do to in the world if you have more money. And by that I don't mean that you need to change the world. Everyone needs to go and create hospitals in Africa. It can be even something small about what you can do in your community, what you can do for your friends, what you can do for your family, what good you can do, whatever good means to you. There's no right or wrong here. The other limiting belief I always come across is rich people are greedy or selfish. This limits your financial success because this belief creates a divide between you and money. If you believe that being rich means greedy, it's hard to desire wealth, and you will subconsciously block financial opportunities. And you also because this is an energy and a vibe based universe, you also block your energy, and you block the energy of abundance coming to you. You can change this limiting belief by changing your perspective on wealth. Remind yourself that wealth can be a tool for good. Many wealthy people use their resources to create positive change. You can find examples of wealthy people who are using their wealth to do good. And a very good affirmation is money is a tool that can help me live my life purpose and serve others. Again, depending on what money personality you are, there's certain money personalities which tend to have this belief more than others. Uh, the other very common belief, money limiting belief I come across with my clients is I'm not good with money. And this belief often leads to inaction and procrastination. If you don't believe you're capable of managing money, you're less likely to educate yourself about personal finances, budgeting, investing, wealth creation, and also less likely to take actions where you can grow your income because a part of you feel like doesn't matter what I do, I'm not good with money, I'll not be able to manage it. And uh, there are some practical things which you can do to transform this belief. So, one thing is take charge of your financial education. Uh, no one is born knowing everything about money. Start by learning the basics of money management, budgeting, saving, investing. Begin with small steps. like tracking your spending, or reading a book on financial literacy, doing money management. There's a very easy way of money management, which I'll share in one of my future podcasts. So look out for that. Um, if you are in debt, go and get help. There are a lot of organizations which provide free help for people suffering from debt, and they will tell you the best way on how you can manage and pay off your debt. So there are things which you can do to help yourself. How limiting beliefs affect your financial success? These limiting beliefs often create a self sabotage cycle. These limiting beliefs often cause people to self sabotage without realizing it. For example, if you believe money is hard to come by, you may avoid pursuing new opportunities because you feel like they won't lead to success. I know I have definitely felt that there's no sense in doing anything because it's not going to be successful. And I have to really work on that. Uh, when you notice a limiting belief triggering negative behavior, how you can manage it is pause and recognize it for what it is. Ask yourself, what would I do if I believe that money is abundant? And what actions I would take? How would I behave? And try behaving like that now. That's something that really helps. Other way these limiting beliefs affect your financial success is procrastination. Again, something I have always suffered from. Uh, Fear and doubt are common results of limiting beliefs. If you believe you're not capable of managing money, you may procrastinate on things like budgeting, starting your own business, looking for a better job, asking for a raise, saving, investing, because you feel it's too overwhelming. Um, you can overcome procrastination by taking small incremental actions every day. Start by committing to one small financial task each day, like money management, reviewing your bank account, setting a financial goal. If you want to if you want to have great passive income, uh, take take small steps to create that passive income stream. I always tell my clients that try taking one action out of your comfort zone every day, just one action, but it has to be out of your comfort zone. And then slowly, slowly it snowballs, and you would see a massive difference both in the actions you are taking and in your mindset. The other way this money mindset sabotages your financial success is a wealth attraction energy. Your money mindset directly impacts how much money you attract. If you have a limiting or negative belief, you will push money away, whether consciously or subconsciously. If you have an empowering, abundance focused mindset, you will attract wealth. And you can work on a mindset like all the tips which I have given above, plus you can do other daily practices like visualization, gratitude, visualizing your financial goals, imagine yourself living your best life, also writing down three things every day you're grateful for. This really helps to shift your focus from lack to abundance. Being grateful for the money you already have. It's always good. I always say start small. I'm a big believer in starting small. So maybe that make a plan that every day I'll do these two activities, whether it's affirmation, tapping, hypnosis, gratitude. I say is a must for everyone, uh, or things like meditation, and really commit to it. You may have to, not every technique resonates with you, so you may have to try different techniques to see what works best for you and what resonates. But again, it's taking small action every day, which snowballs. So you don't have to spend 1 hour every day on your money mindset. Just start by spending 15 minutes, have a routine that every day these are the two things I'm going to do. And after a month, 2 months, it will all snowball and you would see a big difference in your relationship with money. So there's some more practical tips which I'm going to give on how you can break free from limiting beliefs about money. The first is, of course, identifying your limiting beliefs. Start by identifying the beliefs you have around money. Take time to journal about your thoughts when you think of money, wealth, and success. Ask yourself, what do I truly believe about money? And pay attention to negative thoughts that come up consistently. Uh, you do have to take responsibility for your financial situation by becoming aware of what limiting beliefs you have and changing them. The second very important tip is question the validity of your beliefs. Honestly, ignoring negative thoughts which come in your brain and not believing them is one of the best things you can ever do, and that will really skyrocket your results. Once you have identified your limiting beliefs, ask yourself, is this belief really true? Look for evidence in your life or the lives of others that contradicts this belief. For example, if you believe money is hard to come by, ask, are there examples of people who create money easily or effortlessly, or people who have broken through from poverty? This will help you to see that belief may be based on outdated or untrue assumptions. Tip three is to reframe your beliefs. You can create positive and empowering affirmations to replace your limiting beliefs. For example, money flows easily and effortlessly to me instead of money is hard to come by. I'm deserving of wealth and abundance instead of I don't deserve to be wealthy. Uh, the evidence journal, which I mentioned earlier, is a very good way of doing it. You can also write these affirmations down and say them aloud every day. Again, it's the consistency which matters. So I recommend you do this every day. Uh, uh, and if you're doing affirmations, especially when you wake up and before you go to bed, because that helps to get them absorbed in your subconscious brain. Tip four is take bold, empowered, inspired action. The more out of your comfort zone, the better it is. Uh, Action is the key to breaking free from limiting beliefs. Commit to taking bold steps that align with your new mindset. You may feel at times uncomfortable, but slowly increase them. Slowly get out of your comfort zone. Whether it is starting a new business, looking for a better paid job, asking for a raise in your current job, starting a new saving plan, investing in a course, launching side hustle, taking action, always supports in rewiring your brain for success. And the more action you take, the more you realize that what's the next step you need to take. And again, it's the same tip what I said earlier. Choose one action you can take today that will move you closer to your financial goals. And commit that for next 30 days you will take one action every day and which is out of your comfort zone to move closer to your financial goals. And this one small step will begin to shift your mindset and create the momentum and create the snowball effect. Tip five is to surround yourself with support. Uh, Surround yourself with people who have a good money mindset, a growth mindset around money. You can seek out mentors, join mastermind groups, or engage with online communities that focus on wealth building. It is really important to surround yourself with people who encourage your financial growth. I can't remember who said that, but I read somewhere that we are a reflection of the five people we spend our most time with. So remember that. Uh, to close this episode of the podcast, today we talked about how limiting beliefs around money can hold you back from financial success and how you can break free from them using some practical tools and techniques. Remember, your money mindset is a choice, and you can rewrite your financial blueprint and you shift your beliefs to one of abundance and wealth. And the reality you see outside is always a reflection of what beliefs you have. One thing I always say is this: our relationship with money is like any relationship. The more you work on it, the better it gets. And it doesn't matter at what level you are. If you have, for example, if you've been married for 10 years, you can't say that I'm not going to work on my marriage now, because then that may negatively impact your marriage. You still have to go deep and work. So even after you hit your financial goals, you have to keep working on relationship with money. It's a lifelong process. So what I'll challenge you all is to identify one limiting belief that you hold about money, and and start working on reframing it by using the tips and techniques which I have mentioned above. Do share your experience on social media and tag me, and do email me. I love hearing back from people on what what limiting beliefs they have found and how my tips have helped them. Also, if there is anything in specific you want me to cover in this podcast, uh, you can use the link below to let me know what it is you want me to cover, and I will cover that in this podcast. I find it very helpful to know what people want me to cover, because then I know that I'm really helping my audience work on their money mindset. You can also subscribe to this podcast so you know whenever a new episode drops. I'm committed to putting out 365 episodes this year. So there would be almost a daily episode of this podcast dropping for this full year. So do subscribe to it. If you can also book a free 30-minute consultation call with me to find out how you can work on your money mindset with me and how I can help you. I would also love to hear about what you think of this podcast. So please do send me any feedback, including, as I said earlier, what are the topics you want me to cover. And we in the next uh, podcast, we'll be covering something really interesting, something which is very close to my heart, which is about how you can transform a scarcity mindset into abundant mindset, again with a lot of practical tips that you can put to action immediately. I also always try to keep my podcasts as brief and direct as possible, because I know my audience are really, really busy. I also have a YouTube channel, so you can also subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I will speak to you all tomorrow on how to transform scarcity mindset into abundance mindset. Till then, thank you for listening to this podcast.